Hi Star Wars fans and welcome to the channel. On today's video it's another back then and now. It's my new continuing series of characters and today's character is, let's have a guess, who probably best after Luke Skywalker, Han Solo. Okay, enjoy the video. Welcome, and here we start off with the first Han Solo, Smuggler Han Solo from the New Hope Star Wars film. This is my original vintage Han Solo. It's the big head Han Solo, not the small head. I don't know which one I prefer. I haven't got the small head one, but I think this one's okay. I mean, of course, they reused this head on the retro collection, which I'll show in a minute. But yes, still got the very faint red line down the trousers there. A little bit on either side. I love it how they had the arm kinked like the Car pilot. This is sort of the first idea. They did this first. I love that. So he's got the quick draw, and it's like the pose we've got here in the background of him sort of posing, ready to shoot the baddies. But yeah, it's a good nick. You know, your arms are a little yellow, but yeah, just crazy now. These become really sought after. Yes, so we'll take a look at the, this is the retro collection version. I've removed the sticker. I did this for the first few waves of these. I did this for the Empire wave as well. I was quite successful. You can already see the sticker was removed. It does make such a difference to the card back. You know, really just show off the actual, the picture. But this is the, I was lucky. I picked this American. This is the American version. It hasn't got the piece of paper in the background. So we had that dreaded piece of paper in the UK version, but we had it, the warning was put there instead, so they sort of ruined that picture. So the UK ones have got a full with a lightsaber going out, which is you gotta, you know, you got some disadvantages and advantages to having this figure. But yeah, this is a great figure. Yeah, his legs look I don't know, but I think the legs look a little bit beefier on this version. Definitely better paint. Course, yeah, we had the stick. Yeah, no, it's an import. It's got that sticker kind of on the back. But yeah, pretty boring background, these retro ones, but the front's awesome. I do love them. I haven't got an original Han Solo, so I had to show this. Sorry again. I haven't got any 12 backs really. I've only got one Star Wars card. And then we go on to something modern. Then we go to this. Oh, this is a great Black Series. The face sculpt's not the best. This was like one of the first issues or second issue of it, where we get a really good Han Solo blaster, a bit of weathering. We get the Stormtrooper blaster. We get the Stormtrooper belt, which is really cool, so you can do the Death Star escape kind of thing. We get the gloves, which are really nice. See, this is when Black Series were doing extra hands and extra bits, and they just stopped. I do not know why they stopped. It was great. You need more hands like this. Come on, Black. Yeah, come on, Hasbro. Give us more hands. Okay. We have Han Solo Hoff outfit. I love this. This is another cool figure. I've always loved this figure, and I just loved it how you could actually, you know, you could tuck the blaster. I think this is quite a common known thing now. They made a little hole in it so you can put your blaster in there. It looks a bit silly, but it's a good place, you know, if you want to put the blaster away and pinch a lightsaber and give Han a blue lightsaber to cut open the tauntaun. It's a great idea. Yeah, I'm loving this. Of course, you've got different versions of Han Solo. You have ones with a non-painted face, and this is the painted face. But yeah, he's got a little bit of wear on him on the hand there. And we'll take a look at this is my original carded. This is a 31 back Empire Strikes Back. I love this. It's one of my favorite carded figures. Definitely Han Solo. Look how the actual thing is splaying the legs apart there. That card piece. The legs are coming very far apart there. But the gun's loose, so I've got a bit of a loose gun. And we'll prove that. Yep, see, there we go. You can see it's a 31 back. You just have to count all the So the 31, the odd one is the hammerhead. He's the extra. We've got some vehicles. Breaches of power there. Yeah. POP, proof of purchase. But yeah, it's a great car pad. I just love it. I haven't got many Empire ones, but that's why I love this one so much. It's quite a nice one. 31 back. It's one of the very first ones. Of course, now we've got the 6-inch Black Series Tauntaun. This thing's great, but it's a pain to stand. I've see, look, if I just leave it there, let's see if I can make it stand. It's very wobbly on its feet. That tail is it's a saving grace on the back there. It does try and keep. I think that's what they did it for, just to keep it, because they just knew it wasn't going to stand. The feet are not very low. If you look at the feet, they're not flat. They've given it all this detail, but they didn't think about it actually standing. So it's always falling over. But if you take a look at the hand, it was great. You got the macro binoculars. You got the loose head there, so you can take the head off, the scarf off, hood off, sorry. All these deluxe. So you've got the scanning equipment. Got his holster, guns in there. Of course, this figure has been re-released again with Leia in the box, in that big sort of in the corridor, which I never bought, and I don't think it was very popular. I think a lot of people didn't want to buy Han and Luke Leia again when they've already got her gone. But yeah, this is okay. Here we go. Let's take a look at Han Solo in Bespin outfit. I mean, he's in this he's in this outfit really before he gets to Bespin, really, isn't he? But yeah, always a cool looking figure. This is when I was played with Han Solos. I think everyone had this one. So we've got the yellow stripe going down the brown trousers, and they just didn't think about painting the boots, did they? Which was a real shame. I mean, as we can see from the picture there, his trousers are not brown. You know, it's all kind of blue. They could have just painted it blue. I would have loved to have had these boots black. It just looks very odd. It's just lazy, you know, saving money painting. But custom people do paint their boots black. I think it would look so much better. And of course, he came with the Bespin. We call it the Bespin Blaster. It's a real shame why they gave him that gun and not the Han Solo Smuggler's Blaster. But there you go. Yeah, this figure's not in bad condition. So we've got the nice white vest there with the fold on the top. And such a cool jacket, this. Holsters on there and detail. Of course, now we took my carded version, original, on a Return of a Jedi card. Bubble's slightly yellow, but yeah. Gun still taped there to the bubble. Some mine still are, but this is a very nice condition. Have a look at the back. So we got a 65 back. Yeah, collector. Look at that collector 65. Just love these. Love this image. The yellow, just yellow, just that yellow kind of. It's so Star Wars now, isn't it? Oh, I'd love to have had one of those gold shiny C3PO cases. Oh, there's one day, maybe one day I might pick one up. Of course, there we go. We got the Wookiee bandolier. I'm surprised they've never re-released that nowadays for kids to carry their modern figures on. You think, oh, they could have done that. They just forget to do all these sort of things, re-release these things now, don't they? It's a great card back. Love it. Just him there nonchalantly resting. His pose he likes to do when he leans against stuff. Chatting to Leia. Okay, and then we finish off with something modern. This is the Black Series Exogorth Escape. So this is a lovely thing. So you just get this and we just open it up like this. Look at that. I've seen actual people take these out of the box to review the figure. I couldn't understand why you want to ruin this lovely display, but people want to get out. Oh, people want to get out and review them. Look at that, my lights in the shining. But there we go. I just think it's great. It's just a great display piece with the cardboard there. Just, you know, we got the coming out of the Millennium Falcon. We got the Exogorth there, which has been sort of re-released now. You get in the creature pack at Disney. But yeah, we get that. We get that we get that gas mask or whatever. It's a weird. I never understood when they ran out into the asteroid field and they're inside the worm, kind of the worm thing. You just think, why didn't they think about maybe just putting some sort of spacesuit on or a helmet or something to make it a little bit more? It was very strange, very strange. I think that bit they should have had some sort of spacesuit on. It would have been cool to see stormtrooper, Star Wars characters in a spacesuit of some sort, but there we go. Or some sort of different, maybe just a helmet or something with a force field around them or something. I don't know. Back then, this is the simplest way of getting around it, wasn't it? But it's such a great display. I love it. I'll pull it out there again. You got a bit of the steam or whatever. The floor. I love it. It's a great display. It's a lovely box. Okay, here we go. We've got a Han Solo in Carbonite. I haven't got much for Han Solo in Carbonite. I've got my original vintage one, and of course I've got this Amazon exclusive. If everyone remembers this Amazon exclusive, that if you were lucky to get one in nice condition. Let's take a look at the Han in Carbonite. Look at this. This quite ingenious little this little stand is a DVD or steelbook display thing. You know, people like to display their steelbooks, so you can adjust it on the back there, so you can tighten it up, and it's great. I mean, I know there's other displays out there but yeah, just for anyone that's thinking of displaying their Han Carbonite, these little plastic things are great. Just have a look on eBay. Only a couple of quid. See, they've got a little piece on the back there, just to keeps him tucked in and supported, and you can slide that piece. Well, let's have a look at the figure. That's what you're to look at. So yeah, this is our original Han in Carbonite. This, I think I paid 50 quid for this. Now it's just extortionate now, but you can get reproductions of these as well. Let's take a look at that. Always looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it? That piece holding. But yeah. Yes, one of the most unexciting Han Solo figures, really. I think it's because of the big neck. Everyone got put off by it. Yeah, you've got this sort of, it's got a grey in it. They actually did paint the boots, though. They painted the boots, but yeah, pretty non-exciting Han Solo figure, really. It's not really Han Solo, is it? I don't know. It looks like a kind of guy who's been weightlifting. It's a very broad figure. I think that's just to fit in the Carbonite block easily, but yeah, not many people's favourites. Of course, yeah, we'll have a look at the Carbonite block. Translucent-ish, yeah. Great, isn't it? People used to, you could feel, I guess you could fill this with water and then freeze it, take it out, or drop the figure in and then freeze it. A lot of people used to do that. Of course, now we have the Amazon exclusive. I've not actually released this, but out of the packaging, it looks better in the packaging, I think, than it's only just a very thin piece of plastic. There's no figure with this. You've got the detail on the side. For anyone out there, these actual pieces in real, when they use the real life size prop, these pieces are taken from a Volvo, from the head, you know, your speedo and all that is the sort of the back of it, and they used that for the detail. So yeah, trying to find them original ones off a Volvo. Now you've got the lights there, but yeah. Take a look at the back. What other figures were released for this? Okay, we're getting nearly to the end of the video. We've got a couple more to do, but let's crack on and let's look at Han Solo in trench coat on the planet moon of Endor. This is a great figure. Now I've got both versions here, so this is the camo lapel version. So this is great. I love it. This so just simple camouflage, brown splodges on it. I love it. We've got the Han Solo blaster. Of course, yeah, it's pretty. It's a grey figure. They've painted the boots. It's got the waistcoat on, which is correct. And it's great. It's not a bad figure. I love it. It's a great looking figure. If we take a look at a carded version, this is my original carded version. You can see now, so we've got a difference there. We bring it up together, so we've got camo lapel and non-camo lapel. It's great to have both versions. It's great. So this is a lovely. This is your original card back. The coat was always a lot more colourful, a lot more greens and browns. We just had the brown. It's a nice thing. So what card back is this? This is a 77 back. We've got a few more on the back. It's a great card back. Mine's got a bit of a dink there. Terrible bit of a dink, but some of my cards are not amazing. But I'm not that bothered about being perfect. I don't mind the odd crease, or I prefer not to buy dented bubbles, but yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind. You're trying to preserve them. Some people would just destroy that, so it's nice to keep that going. And of course, here we go, a bit of vintage collection. I'll be moaned out. I've got to start introducing vintage collection to these videos when I can. I've not got a load of vintage collection. I mostly collected the original vintage carded figures, and now I've gradually gone over to buying more, and I'm catching up a little bit now. Of course, they're re-release. This is the re-release, so I'm able to bring more vintage collections hopefully into these videos when I can. But yeah, this is the re-release. It's just very grey, isn't it? I'm not sure about the coat. There's pockets. I mean, I know they're trying to do 3.75 scale, but that pocket is bad, isn't it? It's bad. But otherwise, I don't know. Han Solo looks a bit he's smiling in there. He's looking a bit worried there, isn't he? He's looking a bit, but it's not a bad figure. Blaster's very, very thin. Look at that, no finger guard on it at all. Very thin blaster. I prefer the vintage chunky blaster myself. So what figures did that come with this? There we go. We got Boba Fett, Bespin Escape Layer, Grief Karga, Wall Guard. I picked a few of those up. Grogu, Admiral Akbar. We've had loads of times. Instead of bringing Admiral Akbar out, why didn't we have the white character from Rogue One or something? Just give it, you get those colours, give it some variations. Simple repaint white. But yeah, look at that. It's got this browns and greens, grey. Yeah, I know my light might be making it a bit bleached, but yeah. Of course, then we finish off. Of course, they were crafty with this. They actually put Han's jacket down in this bag, which was a shame. Why they didn't put it actually on? But then, of course, in the scene, he's lost his coat by now. So now they're standing outside the bunker. I love these displays. They're great. Such a great thing. But of course, I'm surprised they didn't remove this as well, because she's not. She got it by then. I can't remember. But yeah, it's a great display. He's got his vest there. Gun. I love this. It's a great box. Okay, I thought I'd finish off with the Solo film. I could have started this video with the Solo film, but I thought that might put some people off when they go, oh, don't, because there's a lot of people that don't like the Solo film. I love the Solo film, loved all the figures. I thought they were great. Load of figures. They just didn't release enough of them, did they? And it was hard to find a lot of these figures, but I've tracked down quite a few of these figures. And if we ever take a look, say, here we go, we'll take a look at this one here. I love this, the muddy Chewbacca and Han Solo from Mimbam. It's great, isn't it? I love it. The 2-pack. These are great. You get like an accessory, like a weapon gun thing with it. You got the blasters. Cheery, a bit muddy. I love it. I just love the Solo film. I've got no problem with it. I think the guy did a really good job, what he had to do. Here we go. We've got, this is the 4-pack. It's a great set. You get to see Han Solo in a kind of, he's got a Wookiee coat on. He's got a furry coat on. So keep him warm. I love that. It's a great set. You get to see Kira in there in another version. I love the picture with the goggles. Of course, there's Warwick Davis and his little character as well. Take a look at the back, so we can see there. Han Solo Van Dor, Kira Van Dor, which is, you got a range trooper. He's got different paint on his boots, and another Wessel. So he's always a W, isn't he, Warwick, with his characters. Okay, then we've got the builder pack. This is an awesome builder pack. I love this. All these troopers. This was in the Entertainer for like 20 quid. It was great. I picked it up when they just started releasing them, and then of course they bumped the price up when they realised how popular these were. And it was a bargain. So we've got Han Solo there as his mud trooper. Not the best sculpt, but we've got a couple of mud troopers. I just love the design of the mud trooper. Brilliant design. All the troopers there, even a TIE fighter pilot there shoved in, which is great. Brilliant. And we finish off with a more modern figure, the Han Solo Blaster. It's not a popular figure. This was a bit of a peg warmer, but it just does look like the actor. It was a very good likeness. Of course, the Mud Trooper Black Series figure is probably one of my favourite figures recently that they've released. Such a clever idea. It's a two figure. It's a trooper and it's Han Solo. So you can have it as an army builder, but this is a great figure. I love it. I love the film. Okay, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching this Han Solo back then and now. I did the Luke one. Seems everyone's really enjoyed it. I've had some really great comments. Thank you, everyone. And I shall continue to do these in between reviewing Black Series and other figures. Thank you very much. I just want to say, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It really does. And please hit that like button. That really does help the channel a lot. Thank you very much. Just want to say a big thank you to my channel members. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to sort of help me collect these things and do videos. And if you want to become a channel member and help support the channel, just go to the top, click on the join and watch the video, and yeah, make your mind up. Yeah, thank you. And I want to say a big thank you to my Patreons as well. The same thing, they really help support the channel and help me collect these things to do these great videos. So yeah, there'll be another one of these videos coming soon. Just want to say thank you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.